Oh, hey there. Daniel Hartman here, Community Machinery in Sackville, New Brunswick. It's somewhere past midnight. You can hear the freight train heading over to Nova Scotia there. Or maybe it's heading back to Quebec. I don't know. Anyhow, you can hear the train out there. It's been a great day. It's been very productive. Lots has happened. There's a lot that hasn't happened. There's some people that I had set an intention to get back to that hasn't happened. Realize there's this part of me that just doesn't know where I fit. Feels like my price point is too high, my speed is too low, and the things that I really get passionate about, people are like, no, we don't want that. We just want this other thing over here. And it's something I didn't foresee. I mean, some degree I did, but there's so many jobs that I know I can just make so great and so quick, and it's just none of the work that comes in seems to be that really perfect fit. Or I would say if I was to put a percentage on it, maybe about 2 or 3% of the work that's come in here has been like, bam, that's a perfect fit. Fits the skills I have, fits the machines that are here, the material we have readily available, and takes some ingenious idea to set it up to make it go really quick. And then there's all the other stuff that comes in where it's just feels like a disaster a lot of the time. And I like some challenges. There's that Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi book, Flow, that talks about how our peak experience is between our competence and our edge. So if we stay in that sweet spot, that's where we really lived life to the fullest and feel like we're walking the razor's edge and just full of life. And when I set up this shop, I thought, oh, there's going to be all kinds of people that are going to see how the way it's set up, and this is the thing I've been waiting for all my life. This is great. And that hasn't materialized the way there was a story in my head that it was going to happen. But other really cool things have happened, and it's got me thinking, and I might have mentioned this before, that it's got me into this idea that I could go further afield to meet those people. Since I've already moved a couple provinces away from where I was based before, where I grew up, the only world I really knew. So I could move yet again. And not to say that I don't love this place. There haven't been people here who have helped me way more than so many people that have known me my whole life. And what is that? It's crazy. And people here, definitely good hearted and honest and humble. People don't have a whole lot sometimes. People can be so open in terms of being challenged by not having work or not being able to afford heating their house. And there's less defensiveness, less putting up a wall and pretending everything is all right here. And I can certainly do with way more of that in terms of, I don't have, as much as I've come to see the world in a much more optimistic way in the past 10 years from where I was for so long, it still feels like a drop in the bucket. It still feels like there's so many more lessons to learn. There's so much that I feel ambitious to strive towards, and I'm excited for whatever's next. I don't know. And I know there's a debt. There's this gratitude. I feel I wouldn't say it's something I feel like I owe, like it's a burden. It's something I feel inspired, just like pouring out of me. Like I have some grief about this place, about Sackville, about conflicts that come up with people. And I know it's my thing. I know it's a story in my mind. I know it's not real. There's always one finger pointing, three pointing back. But things are going to work out, and regardless if I end up here or somewhere else, man, this place has a special place in my heart, and I owe a lot to the people here. And who knows? It's an adventure. I feel like one of the best things we can ever do is model infinite possibility for those that are coming along after us, or those around us, or those ahead of us. Just be super inspiring. Here I am, surrounded by nuts and bolts and rusty old chunks of steel, and a lot of people would think this is the most grim, this is the most simple-minded world anyone could be in. Oh, you're breathing in fumes. Well, a lot of the places I worked were like that. Mind-numbing, getting direction from some, who knows who it is at the top, who has to create some perceived shareholder value. I don't know about any of it. I mean, I know enough about that to know there's a reason I'm here. There's a reason I'm trying something different. And I'm learning by doing. And I've got a lot of great people that have my back, that have offered to play a role in terms of helping form a board of advisors, or provide some mentorship, or some kind of business coaching, whatever it's called. Social entrepreneur program. It's all good. It's all things that, lots of humbling moments, lots of time to step back and think, whoa, what's gone on in this life that's landed me here? Alone, after midnight. Maybe part of the reason I worked late is because I might be heading out a little bit early this weekend. But I don't know where to go from here. Thinking about places to find, it's like business dating. I want to go on dates, just casual dates, with people who might be a good fit for business partnership. Just hang out, chit chat, talk about what kind of business resources have been really cool, what kind of books, what kind of products are on the market that are interesting, sales strategies, how to watch cash flow, just the crazy things. I mean, I started tracking how many hours we're putting in all these shop projects around here, and added a mileage column onto that sheet. And I can get just amazed about, oh, this is going to be really interesting because I'll remember to write this down at the end of the day. Because I wasn't remembering to write down the mileage log in the car. And it's important to be able to track those expenses in order to have the company honor what I bring to it and anyone else. So stuff like that is just so cool in terms of how we make this world the kind of place we want it to be. I love it. I just love it. I'm in love with it in this moment. And the more moments I'm in love with it, the closer I'm going to be to finding that perfect business partner. And when I meet that perfect business partner and they meet me, and we just start throwing ideas back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And at lunch hour, we'll just be goofing off, talking about the next big project, loving it, and taking some action steps, attracting more people in so projects happen quicker and quicker and quicker, and greater successes, and some challenges will come up, and we'll have had this past experience where, well, we'll feel like things are tanking. Well, no, oh, this team, I love you guys. You can see me even at this point where we don't know if we can keep the doors open, but we're all gonna put everything we got into it. And whether I get my honorary doctorate or my TED Talk or my Google Talk in the future, whatever those things are, I don't know. It's just the process is fun. Thinking about the highlights along the way is fun. The commemoration, the saving wisdom for future generations. It's a good time. And this could be like just the goofiest vlog, video, whatever. What's the point of it? No idea. Maybe it's so people can look back and see that I was somewhere today before I'm somewhere else tomorrow. Anyhow, it's all good. Maybe it's because it's so early in the morning. I'm not really thinking straight anymore, but I'm just feeling really good. Because I've just got a lot of faith that things are going to turn out all right. Things just keep getting better every year. Physical health, even though physical health feels like I can't see clearly, I realize I don't know about my teeth. I think there might be some things I need to have looked at there. I got a sty on my eye. I guess that's some kind of a staph infection thing that, to soak that. There's all these things. My knee sometimes gets sore after what was it called? It was the tear. Oh, ACL. For that ACL. All these things. Physical body declines, but the intuitive wisdom, the faith in the universe, the feeling that it's a peaceful universe. Things here happen for a reason. I came here to learn lessons that I couldn't learn anywhere else. That part. It's going like that. And all those people that help bring in those little pieces of wisdom, thank you so much. This is for you. I mean all this, not this. This video. If you like it, it's for you. But at that, I'm just gonna wrap it up. Please say hey. Please give a thumbs up if you're into living life to the fullest. If you're into thinking big dreams, and not just thinking big dreams, but feeling them to the point where they just happen. Because there's this choice, just love everything. And meanwhile, tomorrow morning, might not want to get out of bed, but right now, I'm not thinking about that. It's great. And everything I do is a testament to the people who helped get me here. Thanks so much. That's thanks to all the people who helped me get here. I love all you guys.